I was just going to get ready for work and I thought I could record my makeup and make a video out of this. A little chatty get ready with me. So that's what we're going to do today. If you haven't already, please do subscribe and let's get right into today's video. So I did already go ahead and cleanse my face, and so to start my skincare, I'm going to go in with the Caudal Vinyl Perfect Serum. I use this sometimes just to give my skin a little bit of a boost. And honestly, I'm about halfway through the bottle and can't say that it's done anything super great and noticeable. I do think it puts like a base of hydration for my makeup to lay on. So that's good, and we'll stick with using that. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with the moisture I've been using.
Question mark?
The moisturizer that I've been using as of late, which is the Lancome Re-Energy Multi-Glow. I really like this stuff. I do think it makes you glow. I just hit pan. Lancome skincare products are worth the money. And that is an exclusive statement from me. Tell your friends. Tell them all. Got a little bit going on here because spray tan. And for the last bit of skincare, I'm going to be going in with the Pores No More Luminizer Primer by Dr. Brandt. I'm going to start in the center and work it into my pores. For foundation today, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation in the shade Beige. I have a love-hate relationship with this foundation. Right now we're in a crisis, an actual crisis, because spray tanning, so none of my foundations match right. So we're just going to go light on this. This one has like a natural amount of coverage, so I think even if it is a little lighter, once we do all the other steps of our routine, it's not going to end up looking that light. So we're going to give her a go, even though I don't care for it that much. I'm just going to buff that into the skin. Bringing it down the neck. For concealer today, I'm going to go with the Drugstore Infallible Pro Glue by L'Oreal Paris. I like this because it's glowy, and since we're going with a natural foundation, I think it's best to stick with a natural looking concealer. And since this foundation is a little matte, the glowiness of this concealer will kind of balance that out. And I'm just going to blend that out with the Luxie 660 Precision Foundation Brush. To make myself not look so flat, I'm going to be going in with the Thrive Cosmetics Brightening Pen and the Tristique Contour Stick. And I'm just going to go ahead and contour my face using the Thrive to hit the high points. What I like about this is it's not that it's sparkly, it's just kind of glowy. And I just blend it out right with my finger. Just gives you a little bit of glow. And I think going with all cream products over powder doesn't make you look as dried out. I'm going to take my Bare Minerals foundation brush and just blend that right in. Have you ever gone somewhere out in the world and forgot to blend a line of your contour? Because same. Same. Ooh. I like how this is looking. I find with the Pro Glow Concealer, you don't really have to set it. But I am going to go in with some of the Makeup Forever setting powder. Just a little bit. Just to be sure I don't get oily throughout my day. So I do have to work for 8 hours in a restaurant. Love that for me on a Saturday. And that's all we're going to do with that today. Because like I said, powders make my face look dry. So I like to use them minimally.
You're watching Disney Channel. Welcome back to my channel.
So next, I'm going to go in with this product. And this product is confusing. So this is Josie Moran Argan Enlightenment Illuminizing Veil. Makes me feel like this should be a highlighter, but it's not shimmery enough to be a highlighter. So I always say I'm going to highlight with it, and then I end up going ahead and covering the whole face with it because I think it gives you a healthy glow without looking like a disco ball. Shine the light you were born to shine. I see you. So deep. So anyways, I like to just go over my whole face with it. I think it makes you glow. Doesn't dry down and look yucky like most powders do. Dry out, I mean. I think it just brings life to you. Oh. Now it's time for the best part of the makeup routine. Without question. Don't fight with me about it. It's time to bronze. So today we're going to be using the Hoola bronzer. You know her, you love her, you've seen her before. And I'm just going to be taking this big fluffy Morphe brush and going in. Going in, going in, going in. Going where? You guessed it. In. I went ahead and contoured my honker. Whoa-wee. In the words of Jersey Shore, got a little crazy, got a little wild. But nothing a little rubbing around can't fix. Okay, so I'm going to pop in a little closer here and work on the eyebrows. I'm using the $1 Billion Brow Eyebrow Pencil. I got it in BoxyCharm. It's dark for me, but I can't do eyebrows anyway, so it doesn't really matter what color I'm using. They're still not going to look right. So I just like to outline the bottom and then the top. And fill them in. Some hair-like strokes in the front. And same thing on the other eye. And now I'm going to go in with the Essence I Love Stage eyeshadow base. And just hit that on the eyelids and blend it with my finger. So I'm going to be going in with the Pure Soiree Diaries palette, which is dirty as hell, because I'm not a guru, I'm just an average Joe. I'm going to start by taking the shade Gala, this here, right here, very light, and I'm going to start working that into my crease to give some depth. Windshield wiper that right on there. blending it as I go. And I don't want to go too dark with this, but I also don't want to just leave that there. So I'm going to go in with this shade here, Splurge, and taking it right on the same exact place that I just went with Gala, and just deepen that crease even more. Okay, and I'm going to take a bare brush with nothing on it and just blend that out. Blend those edges. Okay. I'm just going to take this flat brush here, go a little darker on the corner there with this shade Snazzy. I'm just going to take a little bit on the brush, and I like to start towards the bottom of my eye and kind of blend it up, or before you know it, you will have a black eye, and nobody wants a black eye, I don't think. And I'm really just focusing that on the outer corner. And back in with that clean brush, blending those all together. And I like how those colors are looking, but I want to get a little bit more creative with this, or else it'll be boring. So I'm going to go in with this Morphe 15N Nightmaster palette and make this look a little bit of a plum look. So I'm going to take that same pencil brush and go with the shade here, Scene, and work that into the same spot I just had that brown, turning it into more of a purple look, which is looking super patchy, but we will take care of that in just a minute here. I'm using like kind of this technique that I saw on YouTube, which is like place the color where you want it and then blend it afterwards. Okay, and I'm going to go in with this shade Cliché to make this even more of a purple look and set that on top of all that work we did on the outside, so all those colors can kind of fuse together and bring a little color into this look. And I'm keeping this really low. Low, 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 low. And same thing, just blending that out. Okay, and because we're not trying to do anything too dramatic today, we're just going to leave that as it is. And I'm just going to go back to that Essence highlighter and just highlight my inner corner. Okay, and I'm good with leaving that there, just for gets and shiggles. I'm going to take the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in this bronze shade and go right down under here. I can't do this on camera. And I'm going to go in with the infamous favorite CoverGirl Lash Blast Mascara and go ahead and just apply that to my top lashes. And I accidentally bought the waterproof one, and it can potentially, yeah, I've experienced it, rip out some of your eyelashes. So make sure you're washing it off with like some sort of gel cleanser, not just picking it off with your fingers, which I tend to do, and it's not good. I'm trying to break the habit. Oh, green eyes, pop off. Alright, lastly for lips, I'm going to be going in with the Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner by Rimmel London in this pink shade, and just outlining my lips. And then I'm going to be going in with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea lip lipstick in the shade Salt Life. And I'm just going to top it off with just a hint of the DLS lip gloss in the shade Nude Beach. Nude Beach. Nude Beach. Nude Beach. Nude Beach. A poem. Just to give it a little bit of a sheen. Okay. So we're done. And I'm sure you're wondering, get ready with me? Chit chat about the beauty community? Where was the chatter? Well, this was my first time filming a makeup tutorial, and I realized it's way too hard when you're first starting out to talk about things while you be your face. So, we're gonna go ahead and have a little chat now. I'm gonna use 3 names. I'm gonna just drop them. Kiki Chanel, Tati Westbrook, and James Charles. And you may be thinking, what do these things have in common? Well, here's the tea.
Sisters.
I've been watching Kiki Chanel for a very long time. And when she had that drama with Tati Westbrook over the Emily Edits palette, I kind of sided with her. Like, I don't know the inner workings of the beauty community, but it did seem like maybe Tati did an unfair review, okay? Kiki Chanel's video about it was convincing, and I stan her. I love her, right? But I'm also not a blind follower, so if I did think she was wrong and Tati, who I watch sometimes but I'm not super into, was right, I would have made that connection. Now, with Tati and James Charles, eek, 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 eek. I think Tati's video, which I watched all 43 minutes of, was really, really good. She is a classy bitch. And my opinion about her totally did a 360 after I watched that video. I think that the problem with James Charles, it's like I hate to come for him because he does have great ideas and he has done a lot for his age, and I hate to excuse someone because they're young, and I can't imagine being 19 years old and having millions of dollars and whatever. But at the same time, you can't step on the people that got you there. Am I going to unsubscribe to James Charles? No. Am I going to support him by buying merch or anything? No, but I was never planning on doing that before. I think it's one thing to support someone. I think it's another, by watching them, I think it's another thing to spend money on merch if you don't believe the morals of the person creating it are, I'm scared to say it, but are pure. I do think it is a lot about the money for him, and it is about all of them at the end of the day, all the beauty influencers. However, I mean, Tati came through with receipts. She had everything. There's no whatever. In that apology video, it's like James Charles. It just seemed so fake. It seemed like he was bored. He's scratching under his eye. Like, I'm so tired. I'm so over this. He knows at the end of the day, he might lose some subscribers, but it's not going to hurt his brand by any means. You know, he might take a little ding here, but attention's attention in the YouTube community. I thought this was going to be really easy to vocalize to you guys, but it's really just not. you guys, meaning like the 10 people that watch my videos. And that's exactly what I guess where we can end this conversation. Yesterday, I had 300 minutes of views on my channel, and that is such a small accomplishment. But and any single person that even watches, I think the average watched per video is like 3 minutes and 50 seconds. That's as long as I'm retaining people on this channel. I'm still thankful for 3 minutes and 50 seconds of someone's time. I still want to shake all their hands and say, thanks for tuning in. Sorry you didn't want to stick around for the whole thing, you know? I just think as you grow, you can't stop celebrating like the small milestones. You can't bite the hand that feeds you. And with James Charles, it's like, I just think he's reached a point where he knows he's got it. That comment he made about blah, 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 because I'm a celebrity. It's tasteless. It really is. I think I'm going to leave this video with be grateful. Have respect. And don't forget where you came from. See you next time.